Hey moms, how are you doing? My name is Kirsten Liebelt and I am a homeschooling mom of 3 adult children. I homeschooled for 20 years. I'm a Minnesota mom of 3 adult children and I'd like to know how you're doing today. So I titled this The Shocking Truth About Where Sugar is Hiding. And the reason why is because I have my own my own journey with like diabetes in my family, etc. And I just want to make sure that I am able to support the homeschooling mom to the height of my ability to keep her healthy and strong, and also to pass on to our kids things that I didn't know. And so what I want to do here is I actually want to check and see if my audio is working, because I just did this and it didn't I'm not able to. So basically, my favorite person in all of the world is Maria Emmerich. And she has written a book, and I just got this in the mail yesterday, and it's called Sugar Free Kids. And I follow her information because she had her own conditions when she was young, when she was 16, and she was able to overcome so much with starting with food and then supplementation. And what's so interesting is that when I talk to women, like with female clients about supplementation, that my story is that I started with supplementation when I was 45, and then I changed out my foods when I was 51. And so I'm just telling you that the two together combined can help so many different things. And so I talk to people all about all sorts of things, like whether or not it's somebody who's needing, help with their sugars, or somebody that's needing help with maybe some internal anxiety, or hormonal imbalance, etc. But today what I wanted to do is I wanted to bring to you, thank you, Carrie, I wanted to bring to you the this book that I literally just got get off of Amazon yesterday in the mail. And it is a chart that she started with that tells you how much sugar is in each item on this graph. I'm going to recommend that you grab a pen and a paper, or that you save this video, or that you share this video with somebody who could use this information, whether it's for them or for just knowledge in their brain as to how we are feeding our kids. I have a really strong thought process about how we have been marketed to and how it's messing us up. It's messing us up when it comes to obesity, diabetes, syndromes, disorders. It's really messing us up a lot. So this is her chart that she has. I can't even tell you how excited. I wish I would have known this. I wish I would have had stuff like this. Either that, or maybe I did and I didn't look for it, right? So maybe you're watching this video and you're thinking, I never even thought about this. Well, then this is for you. So this is her graph, and I'm going to read through. She actually does this in little sugar cubes. So does everybody know what a sugar cube is, right? You'd feed them to the horses, or you'd put them in your coffee. That should tell you something about me. Okay, but this is really interesting. So again, grab a piece of paper and a pen, or at the very least, commit to your understanding why potentially you might be having a hard time with yourself losing weight, or why potentially you are like exhausted in the middle of the day, or why potentially your children are not maybe learning at their peak level that they could be learning after breakfast, like maybe an hour after breakfast. Why your hormones are kind of doing this a lot. Because insulin is a hormone, so when we're spiking our sugars all the time, that can be affecting other things like our mood, depression, anxiety. There are many factors in this umbrella that are the side results of the inundation of sugar into our diets. And so let's talk about the hidden sugars. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of Heinz ketchup, 1 1/4 sugar cubes. 1 cup of skim milk, 3 1/2 sugar cubes. 1 cup. Oh, I wish I had a cup on me. I should have done that. 1 cup of skim milk, 3 1/2 sugar cubes. My mom used to tell me when she was raised on her farm, they always gave the skim milk to the pigs. 1/2 cup. That's a small serving. 1/2 cup of Campbell's condensed tomato soup, 5 cubes. 1 small ear. Can you imagine? I mean, this is why my mom's goulash always tasted so good. It's because she added Campbell's tomato soup to it. It was all the sugar. I'm not even kidding. 1 small ear of corn, 5 cubes, because it turns into sugar. 1.1 ounces of goldfish, which is 1 serving. So I don't know how many crackers that is. 5 cubes. 1 cup of grapes, 6 cubes. 1 cup of Minute Maid orange juice, 6 cubes. 1 medium banana, 6. A small apple, 6. 1 small orange, 6. 2 slices of whole wheat bread, 6. A Cliff Kid Z-Bar chocolate chip snack bar, 6. What a terrible idea. 6 ounces of Yoplait low-fat strawberry yogurt. It's low fat. It's yogurt. It's supposed to be healthy. 6 3/4 cubes. 1 cup unsweetened grape juice, 9.5 cubes, because it's concentrated grapes. 1 cup of Cheerios with 1 cup of skim milk, 10 3/4 cubes. 1 large fast food strawberry milkshake, 16.5 sugar cubes. And then 4 dates, and I love dates. My grandmother-in-law used to make date pinwheel cookies. Oh, they're so good. 4 dates are 16.5 cubes. So now you're saying to me, or you're thinking to yourself, well, geez Louise, you read off real food. Like, what's wrong with all the real food? Number 1, we have, probably except for the dates, potentially, we have created hybrid foods. So just like my mom, she worked at the Landscape Arboretum, which was the horticulture division of University of Minnesota. They were the people who were taking and hybriding to make, and I don't know if hybriding is the right word. They were combining the seeds of different apples to come up with the Honeycrisp apple. And it takes about 20 years to bring an apple to market. And so they work on that. They came out with First Kiss apple. They came out with, that's what they do, is they hybrid the seeds. Well, it's the same thing. The banana that we have today in 2021 is not the banana that started in nature all those years ago. I know that sounds really weird, but we have made things sweeter. We have genetically modified our food. So if you were just eating, let's just say, dates, and then you were you were working out in the fields, you're fine. You're burning off all that sugar, right? But that's not what we're doing anymore. Now what we're doing is we are increasing the amount of sugar in our foods at such a high rate that our bodies can't burn it off, and it turns into fat, and it turns into fat, and then our livers get clogged, and we are unable to process, and then we end up diabetic, and we end up obese, and we end up with all sorts of issues. And this is where our guts get messed up, and it goes on and on and on. You can see how that goes. So anyway, I wanted to bring you that information. I do have my own free, sugar-free PDF of 7 of my favorite treats. If you want that, comment me in the comments below, and I will get that sent over to you. It's a PDF I put together of the way that I like to actually create some of my own sweet treats, because it's a way to be able to indulge without messing up your whole universe. So if you're crashing in the middle of the day, if you feel like your hormones are out of balance, if you feel like you've got brain fog, if you feel like etc., it might be just because you need to change some things in your diet. So I will send you that free PDF, and share this video if you know of anybody that would like to get or need to get some of this basic information. And I'm going to start like studying this a little bit, and then I'm going to come to you guys with some recipes out of it, so that when you're stealing food off of your kid's plate, which used to be the problem for us, we'd be like, why am I gaining weight? Well, because I'm eating my meal and theirs. Maybe it won't have such a high impact because you're eating some better choices. Maybe that's true. All right, you have a super, super blessed day, and I will see you later. Bye.